I'm Reece at your leisure on Antelope Island, one of northern Utah's best wildlife preserves. But today, they're losing some of their most popular critters.
Antelope Island is famous for its bison herd, big mule deer, and the island's namesake, first observed in 1845 by John C. Fremont and Kit Carson.
Coming across the island, the first animal they saw was an antelope, or pronghorn as they're typically known as today. And so they had a nice tasty dinner that night, and it was called Antelope Island because of that.
And soaring high over the island hills, its latest resident.
They were reintroduced here on Antelope Island State Park in 1997.
The California subspecies of Bighorn Sheep has taken flight with the help of the helicopter. Securely bagged and tethered, the animals are brought 2 by 2 to a staging area near the Gar Ranch.
We're out here capturing to transplant some Bighorn sheep today.
And here's how they do it. The helicopter tracks the fleeing sheep, and when in range, a gunner shoots a weighted net over the animal. It trips and falls. The sheep are then hogtied with a heavy belt, blindfolded to keep them somewhat calm, slung beneath the chopper, and airlifted back to base camp. The pilot gently lowers his precious cargo to the frozen turf. Wildlife biologists and volunteers move in quickly to carry the sheep first to a scale where the animal is weighed. Next, it gets a thorough physical checkup under direction of Division Veterinarian Annette Rue.
We're taking some samples for disease surveillance, and we're doing a physical examination. We're ensuring that the sheep are healthy.
They take blood samples, inject antibiotics, swab every orifice, including the tonsils.
We take some measurements, see what type of condition they're in, do some blood work and some other swabs to check for disease. We don't want to be transplanting animals that are not going to benefit the other population. So yeah, we try to make sure that they're healthy.
Cold water is sprayed on the sheep to keep it from overheating. 6th grade volunteer Maria Dubois has an important job.
Taking the temperatures of the Bighorn sheep.
How cool is that?
It's fun.
It can be traumatic for the sheep.
Yeah, it is a very stressful experience for the animals. The best we can do is process them as quickly as possible and get them in the trailer with the other sheep, and try to keep our voices down when we process them.
Each sheep gets a numbered ear tag for future identification and a radio transmitter collar so its movements can be tracked. Then they're loaded into a trailer for the move to their new home in Millard County.
To the Oak Creek Mountains, which are just west of Scipio, east of Oak City.
Why there?
We started a new population there, reintroduced Bighorn sheep back to historic habitat 2 years ago. They are doing well, just trying to give the population another shot in the arm and bolster population numbers.
Here, in fewer than 20 years, the Antelope Island herd has exploded and become an important seed for sheep populations all over the state.
Oh, they do wonderful. There are no predators for the Bighorn sheep out here. And, you know, typically we only have coyotes and bobcats are the largest predators, and they're a little too small for the bighorn, and so they thrive out here. You know, there's around 250 on Antelope Island State Park now, and so it's just a perfect nursery herd to be able to use to transplant into other areas in Utah.
Utah's bighorns have become a favorite among hunters and wildlife watchers alike. They often hang out in hard-to-get places, but seeing these majestic symbols of wildness is a real thrill.
You know, they're one of the traditional Utah animals, and just, you know, when you think of bighorn, at least for me, I think of the ram's butting heads and just those big horns with the curls, and just neat animals to see.
Reece at your leisure on Antelope Island.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.